Gonzaga cares for the planet through the resources offered on campus, as well as through sustainable practices and environmentally focused education. However, there are many ways that Gonzaga could improve.
As with all things, learning how to care for the planet starts with being properly educated. However, unfortunately, UNESCO finds that not many educational programs properly teach people how to care for climate change. Here at Gonzaga, we have a multitude of resources that are going to properly educate people to change the holistic outview on climate change.
The Office of Sustainability works to improve practices at Gonzaga, such as becoming climate neutral by 2050. Some actions they take include conducting educational workshops, investing in companies that seek solutions for climate change, and promoting sustainability in connection with our Jesuit values.
The Center for Climate, Society, and Environment offers a lot of opportunities for students to volunteer and practice sustainability.
Aside from some of the offices that Gonzaga has on campus as resources for sustainability, a lot of their buildings are also made with something called LEED certification. Here's a bit about that.
LEED is one example of how Gonzaga is trying to emphasize its care for the planet. In order to be LEED certified, a building must be constructed in the most environmentally sustainable manner possible and give off less pollutants.
Benefits include 25% less energy consumed and 34% lower CO2 emissions in buildings.
One of the buildings on Gonzaga's campus that has LEED certification is the Performing Arts Center,
The Bollier Center,
the Tech Arts Center, Hemmingsen Center.
Environmental research labs at Gonzaga provide students with the opportunity to learn more about caring for the planet in a real-world application.
The thing that's made me the most excited has been undergraduate research with Dr. Bancroft. I was able to create and design my own experiment and protocol. We're actually working on analyzing the data right now to get that published eventually, which is super exciting.
Students at Gonzaga also have the opportunity to use the greenhouse on campus to further their educational research as part of the environmentally focused studies Gonzaga offers. Some of these studies include majors and minors in environmental studies, biology, biochemistry, and more.
One of the programs currently going on at Gonzaga is the Climate Action Plan. This plan is a response to climate change as it outlines our current sustainability practices and what other goals we have to further uphold care for the planet.
The plan has 4 main goals: to work to depend on sustainability in Gonzaga's curriculum and co-curricular activities, and to continue to expand more sustainable practices and complete the Climate Action Plan. As of right now, Gonzaga has 80% of this plan completed and is continuing to develop these sustainable practices.
However, despite all these efforts that Gonzaga has done, there's many ways that can continue to improve on their emissions. In Figure 1, it shows the activities that Gonzaga looks to continue working on to reduce contribution to emissions.
With our interview with Jim Simon, the Director of Sustainability here at Gonzaga, he outlined a few things that Gonzaga does to care for the planet, such as the LEED certified buildings. However, he also said that, quote,
"The greenest building is the one we don't build."
In the short run, he stresses using conservative efforts to reuse and maximize efficiency in our buildings because
Energy from building, heating, cooling, and electricity use for lights and power and things like that comprises probably 60-65% of our greenhouse gas emissions.
with more efficient buildings, Gonzaga will care for the planet by reducing their carbon footprint.
Gonzaga does what it can to care for the planet and attempts to improve when possible. There are a number of things in place like research programs and projects dedicated to sustainability that attempt to minimize climate change. It is impossible to simultaneously assess and intervene on all levels of climate change, but monumental change starts with the individual and then the community.